What is a green card in women's lacrosse now? Bam! What is going on, everyone? Foss here with Foss Lacrosse, and today I thought I would talk about something that I noticed last week with the home openers and all the lacrosse games. Let's talk about in women's lacrosse the new green card rule. The idea was that in between the restraining lines, there was a lot of dangerous play in women's lacrosse that was getting uncalled because no one really, the critical scoring areas were way more watched, way more concerned with dangerous play than in between the restraining lines. Now, if you get caught cross-checking, pushing, tripping, illegal use of stick, holding, anything really physical in between the restraining lines, it will be a 1-minute releasable penalty in college lacrosse. So that essentially means that for 1 minute or until the team scores that you did the penalty against, you are stuck in the penalty box. So that essentially means it's a 6v7, and it sounds awesome. So it's basically trying to prevent dangerous play in between the restraining lines. In good in theory, bad in execution. What's happening is that happens in between the restraining lines. There's no pause in the game. The players can move wherever they want. So all that's doing is just an idea of allowing a team to cause a penalty on purpose if it's a breakaway, stops the game, allows the defense to catch up, set up, and play a man down. Some teams would rather do that, and that's such a good idea. But it's becoming an issue, I believe, in women's lacrosse, and I think that the rule just needs to get tweaked around a little bit. Another interesting rule that is happening is that anytime someone fakes an injury, that is also a 1-minute releasable penalty. So if you kind of get bumped and make it a big dramatic thing, you could go into the penalty box for 1 minute. It's interesting to watch this play out in real time. A lot of people have been asking me what's going on with all the stoppage. That's what it is. It's college lacrosse is trying to make it for women to be a little less physical in between the restraining lines. I think it's a good idea in theory. It's a bad thing in execution. I just think the rule needs to be shifted. I don't think it's going to happen in the middle of the season. I think they're going to do that starting next year. That maybe it would just be, like a flag, in the sense of let the play progress, see what happens. If they score, they score. If they don't score, then they get the man up. But we'll see what happens. But there you go.